speaking of, we have Brian, Suzanne, and Brian in that order, who actually organized this whole St. Pete Pride event. How long? This is
Hold on. Welcome to the show. Thanks for doing this whole thing. This is great. Do you guys have a jingle we can play? Or that's the next contest?
Next one.
He's next.
No.
So tell us about the St. Pete Pride, and what is this about, and why did you guys decide to do this? And how long has it been going on?
This will be our 5th year coming up on Saturday, and we decided to do this because we felt the Pride celebrations in other communities had kind of gone to the party scene or concert scene, and we wanted to bring it back to a traditional street festival and parade.
Which is what it is meant to be?
Right.
As
a recognition of the 1969 Stonewall riots in New York City, which was kind of the birth of the gay rights movement.
So, Suzanne, when this one is over, are you guys going to start planning next year?
Absolutely. We have about a month off, and we get right back into it. It's a year-long planning event. Absolutely.
You know, for a year of planning, it's not just for how long is the event, and what are some of the things that happen during the event? You got a quick rundown on that?
We have almost 40 events that are happening in the 6 weeks prior to the culmination of events, which is the Promenade and Street Festival on Saturday, June 30th.
Oh, that's this weekend.
It takes a full year of planning to organize those 40 events, as well as to host 75,000 people.
How do you get the help, though? I mean, this is a week-long event. You have something going on every night, correct? As well as each night.
It's really a month-long event.
Yeah,
there's almost something every night.
Yeah, 40 events. There's something going on all the time. Then there's things are backed up this weekend, being the big weekend.
Right. It all culminates to this weekend.
Yeah.
How do you get the help or the sponsors? I mean, who takes care of that sponsorship chair? How do you do that, and is it easy?
It's been a pretty easy sell, really, to get sponsors involved in it. From the very beginning, we had great media support. We've had great sponsors. The local bars have been very supportive. And then once the event started moving and going well, a lot of times the sponsors call us and say we want to get involved.
You know, Susan, I have a question for you. Well, what does this do about tourism into St. Petersburg?
Yeah,
I mean,
the economic impact for this event.
With our estimation for this year to be 75,000, last year we had 50,000. Certainly that's a very big issue at hand, and that's something that the community has really rallied around. The city's been very easy to work with in allowing us to do this. You know, we're shutting down a street in the middle of a Saturday. And some future initiatives we're working on is to actually bring in Interpride, which is a board type event, and you know a little bit more about that. I've only actually attended one, but where actually prides from all over can come and actually learn more about each other, have some organizational classes, and that's something we're looking to bring into 2009. So that's certainly
and then learn from each other, so that when everybody's event, they go, "Oh, I love you guys."
And what better, and what better place to do that than St. Petersburg?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's a beautiful community and the beaches and everything.
Just to go back on the economic impact, if you can imagine 75,000 people, if just $10 is spent of those 75,000 people,
almost $1 million.
Right, exactly, and that's just in the one day at the street festival.
I think that's
not including the other 39.
Yeah, and that's not including that, like, you can't even sneeze without spending $10.
Right.
You know, so that's an incredible economic impact, something that the city and the community and everybody should be rallying for, in a sense, too.
I wonder why they don't have any. They can get sponsors. I think it's a great thing. How can people get contact information to help maybe next year, or even with what's happening for the rest of the week?
The website,
which is
www.stpetepride.com.
stpetepride.com. Perfect.
So anyways, you can't call out Brian, or Suzanne on Sunday. They're resting. They've had a busy year. They've had a busy year. Thank you very much for letting us come here, first of all, and thank you very much for putting on this event. I think it's great.
We appreciate you inviting us here and let us be part of the sponsor,
event.
Benefit. Thank you kind of event. It's great. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.